Good morning. So, how many times a week should I exercise to make it worthwhile? That's a question I had about 2 days ago and wanted to cover it today because it is a common question we get. But actually, when you think about it, the answer, as always, does depend. So, I'm going to go through a few scenarios here, which hopefully you can relate to over the next 3 to 5 minutes. And if you find this helpful, share it. Someone else might be finding it helpful today. So, first off, you need to define what worthwhile means. Because we're going to take the weight loss scenario first because it's quite common that people want to lose weight. So if we take the weight loss scenario first, how many times do I need to exercise to make it worthwhile? Technically, you don't need to exercise to lose weight, technically. However, we're now talking about the other side of it in terms of what does exercise bring to help with weight loss? Well, it does burn some calories, albeit it's the cherry on top, the multiplier, the icing on the cake. But the main benefits come from, can we retain muscle while we lose weight? Can we build muscle while we lose weight? This is going to change our body shape, aka tone up, lose body fat, gain muscle, which can help us fit our clothes better. Not to mention, as we build strength and muscle, we're able to do more things, perhaps more independent in later life. Perhaps bone density improves. We know that muscle is a protector, if you like, of disease. It's protective against diabetes, cardiovascular disease, etc. So we know there are benefits there. Not to mention mental health as well. If you're trying to lose weight, it can be quite boring thinking about what you've got to take away from your life, potentially. That's one for another day. But at the same time, it can also be quite an issue if we're always thinking attention on that and then we're not getting that dopamine hit, which exercise can give us. So can you see the array there? You can technically lose weight without exercise. However, if you were to want to maintain, build muscle, these are two different scenarios now. So let's say we want to change our body shape and we want to feel fitter, be more mobile as well. Then we're getting a bit more like, we need exercise to do this. No doubt, we need a stimulus to make sure that we are providing. There's a stimulus there, then the nutrition is going to do the work with the fat loss, the exercise is going to do the work with the multiplier. Now, it does come down to you, but what I want to say is if you've got a really busy scenario, you're super busy, you can't fit everything in, then something is always better than nothing. Don't ever go into that space of, what's once a week going to do? What's 10 minutes going to do? Because they're the little things that seemingly are small, but they're actually big things. What you do every day are really big things, like brushing your teeth, really big thing over the week, over the year. One workout is going to do nothing, but one workout every week is going to do a lot more than not. And you might not notice it, but you'll notice it more when you don't do the workout and you realise that maybe then you're challenged up a hill in the summer. You're challenged going up some stairs. You're thinking, wow, my legs never used to burn like this, and vice versa. I got a message yesterday from someone who went rock climbing. She was like, wow, I was rock climbing, I was keeping up with people, I was climbing, I actually did it. You notice your strength so much more in these scenarios. I haven't really looked at this before. I've just been training, is it doing anything? Went rock climbing, it was like, wow, I did it. So never underestimate the power of something is better than nothing, even if it's 10 minutes a day that you're fitting in and around your work schedule. Because when that time comes, when you're a bit less busy again, guess what? You're in a much fitter place. And that big leap again to get back into exercise is so much easier. And I can't stress that enough. It's so much easier to keep going than to start again. Hey, Sam. So much easier to keep going than to keep starting again, keep starting again, keep starting again. That big jump. But once you get started again, that's when you'll go again. So in terms of weight loss, obviously, the more you exercise, technically the more calories you're going to burn, the more weight you'll lose. However, people may overcompensate if they over-exercise, aka, I better eat that, I deserve that. So if you're going down the route of, I'm going to try and really get some body fat off, I would say 2 to 3 times a week, you're absolutely fine. Doesn't matter how long it is, just get it in, fit it around your lifestyle. So if I was going to be prescriptive with it, it could be 10 minutes, it could be half an hour. But what I would say is if you have got limited time and you're going quite hard in on the fat loss side of things, make sure it's more focused on resistance exercise. So you're prioritizing the weight loss, the fat loss via nutrition, and you're prioritizing muscle, retention, strength via the exercise. That way you're going to get a nice combination in terms of body shape, in terms of longevity, in terms of keeping the weight off as well. We know that muscle is very important, so if we can protect the muscle a bit, then it's going to be better in terms of long-term sustainability as well, rather than just hammering the cardio all the time. And we know from, if you have joint issues, mobility issues, that can be an issue as well. So I hope that helps in that aspect. Now, if we're going to more the mobility side of things and more muscle side of things, and also now we're talking about the psychology of exercise, again, we go down a different route here, because I was chatting to someone yesterday and they've just increased the number of exercise sessions they're doing from 3 to 4, because she said, I'm just more focused on exercise days, even if I get 20 minutes in. So she came to a workout yesterday, she stayed for half of it, which was about 15, 20 minutes. But she said, it just suits me better. Even if just that break from the desk, get out the house, or if it's online, either way, that break from the desk, get out, do a bit, and then leave. It just means I know I've got that exercise rooted in. One, it takes time out of that mid-morning, mid-afternoon, or the evening snacking. 2, it makes me feel good. 3, I've swayed everything the other way. So rather than picking, snacking, boredom eating, I've actually just taken control and done some exercise. I feel good now. I've got that dopamine hit that perhaps you thought you would have got from food. Anyway, I could go on all day with this, but the exciting news is I've got an audiobook coming out very soon, which is going to be all about how to take control of comfort eating and stop binge eating and essentially feel in control again. So that is going to be coming out soon. I will put a date on it very soon. Can you see how this is a part of the book? When you put a date on it, it becomes very real. I will release the date. I just need to finalise a few things tech-wise in about 2 days. So anyway, have an awesome day. Our March Kickstart is starting soon, in March, conveniently. Specifically for women, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, even 80s, you want to get in shape, get fit, have a bit of fun in the process. If you want more information on that, do comment below with Kickstart and I'll get you the details. Have an awesome Wednesday and I'll see you soon. Take care.